welcome. So today I wanted really quickly to film a huge Sephora haul. So I want to start with the Narsissist from NARS line. Basically, this is the Dual-Intensity Eyeshadow palette. This is how it looks. It comes in this box, which picks up a lot of fingerprints, but I guess that's one downside. And then this is how the actual palette looks. It comes with 8 individual eyeshadow colors, out of which 7 are part of their regular dual intensity eyeshadow line, and then this particular taupey brownish color is limited edition exclusive to this particular palette. So I don't know if they will come out with that particular color in a single, but at this time it's not available. The single eyeshadows are the ones that look something like this. And this eyeshadows have 12 available shades. So if you purchase this palette, you got 7 out of the 12. And then the singles retail for $29, and they come in 0.05 ounces, and the actual palette retails for $79. This is a palette. Oops. And then each individual eyeshadow weighs in at 0.03 ounces. So in my opinion is the size of this is not a lot smaller than the size of the individual one, but the price tag is way cheaper. This is $79. This is $29 for one. So if you purchase 7, which are those ones, you have to pay a pretty penny. And then this one also includes a fairly good eyeshadow brush. And then they value this at $218. So as I mentioned, this is limited edition. Once it sells out, it's gone. My advice is go ahead and purchase it while you have the option. Next, still from NARS, is the Virtual Domination Cheek Palette, limited edition also. So this retails for $65, and it's believed to have a value of $151. So you get a bronzer, 3 blushes, and then a highlighter, or you could use it as a blush / highlighters. And then this one here is Laguna. Then you got Miss Liberty in here, Deep Throat in here, then Final Cut here, and then Sex Fantasy here. So very beautiful blushes, and then very handy because they come in this beautiful palette. So even if you have them individually, it's harder to get everything out, where in here is very, you just open it up and it's there. Limited edition, go get it because it might sell out. Next, I purchased from Dior their Diorskin Nude Shimmers. They come in this box. They come in 2 colors, 2 shades, and they retail for $56. The thing that I love is the compact. It's like sturdy, beautiful, and they also come with this tiny kabuki brush, for which, I'm pretty sure it's very good quality. Is Dior after all. And then comes with a little sash that you can put it on in after you finish, after you opened it up. And then you open up this, and it's the regular like lettering, and it says Nude. This is in 01, and this is more of a blush, where the other color is in 02, and that is more of a bronzer type of color. $56, limited edition. Also get it, because once it sells, they're out, and they are beautiful, so you might want to get your hands on them. Next, I have from Bobbi Brown, their Brightening Blush. 2 shades, retails for $45. So the blushes are in 2 shades. So one's a bronzer, and then one's is called Pink, and this is more of a blush. I love how it comes, like, it has a large strip over here, which is kind of like the blush, and then 2 tiny strips, which they could be used as highlighters. And then here, the same thing. This is the bronzer one. This is number 1, and then bronzer, large, thick strip bronzer, and then you got 2 small strips, which in this case you could use it blush and then highlighter, or you could swirl it together and just get a beautiful color. And this are limited edition also, so you want to get them while they are still available. Next, from Tarte, I got just their Burst of Energy, and it's basically a little sample set. It's their lip surgent and lip gloss. They retail for $12. I have this gloss, is just a regular sheer gloss. There's no color to it, but it basically has this pepperminty feeling on your lips that makes them feel very, I don't know, it gives you that energetic feel to your lips. So I wanted to try the Surgeon, and this was a great idea because I paid $12 for this too. I believe the full size is $24 or $25, so I just wanted to kind of try it and see if this is something I'm gonna like before I go on to purchase the full size. But this is also limited edition, so get it while you can. Next, I have Bésame Cosmetics, or however you pronounce it. It's their new limited edition brightening French vanilla face powder. They have another option, their lavender, that is just from the regular line. They retail for $22. I got this because it's limited edition, so I wanted to try it out before I go ahead and purchase the lavender one. It does have a very strong smell of vanilla, but it's a good smell. It's not anything that's overbearing. They say this is an all-over powder. I mostly use it under my eye and down the bridge of my nose because it's a brightening powder, but it has no shimmer, and especially for my T-zone, I don't enjoy putting anything that's shimmery or glittery because I have oily complexion. So one thing I want to mention is I love, this comes with a puff applicator, but I love their way of putting it. So it's like the product goes here, then you flip this close, you put the puff in there, and then you put the top. That's amazing. Keeping the puff clean is like when I go into the product, it's just I pick however much I need. It's not just sitting on the product. And this, again, limited edition, so get your hands on it. Then next, I got the Nouveau palette from Stila. This is the Natural Eyeshadow Palette, limited edition, retails for $49, comes with 12 shades, out of which 8 are matte color, and then 4 are shimmer color. You guys might have seen this palettes were released last year towards the end of the year in the regular line, where they come in 4 different palettes, but this one just got released and this is limited edition. So this is basically a nude type of palette, if you guys could see, but it's very beautiful. The eyeshadows are very pigmented, very easy to work with. I haven't really used them. I just kind of did swatches and messed around with them a little bit. But if anybody wants reviews, detailed reviews on any of the products mentioned below, and of course I will put the web link directly to each item in the order I mentioned it on the video down below in the description box. So of any of these items that I mentioned you guys want to go ahead and purchase, you could just click on the web link and it will take you directly to the web page on Sephora's website. But if you guys want reviews, in-depth reviews for any of this, please comment down below and I will film one. But since I have way too many items to show you guys, I don't enjoy to make very long videos, so I'm trying to keep it very short. Next, I purchased the new Complexion Rescue Tint and Hydration Gel Cream Foundation, basically from Bareminerals. This one comes in 10 different shades. It's just basically foundation tube like this. I am in Natural 05, and then this retails for $29. Also, from Bareminerals, they released this particular brush to be used in combination with this particular gel cream foundation, and this is called the smoothing face brush, and it retails for $28. One thing I want to mention, because I did use this foundation with this brush, I do not like it. I'm not saying this is not a good brush. It is an amazing brush, but when you use these two together, you have to go 2-3 times and build it up where you could get full coverage, which this foundation is pretty good on coverage, but not if you use it with this particular brush. So for me particularly is, if I use foundation, I want to see the foundation. If I just want the natural look, I'll just not use anything besides moisturizer. So you could just skip this brush if you want to get it for if you think that the foundation is not gonna do as well without the brush, because foundation works way better for me, especially with my Sigma 3D Kabuki brush. This is the brush I used to apply this foundation, and I was very happy with the results. With this brush, I wasn't. This is a good brush to apply anything that is very pigmented, like bronzers or blushes that you want to have control, and for the product that is on the brush not to get too much, because this kind of has the stippling effect, if you could tell the bristles on it, so it's not gonna apply so much product. So it is good for that. That's what I use it for, like applying bronzer that is cream bronzers, or even if it's powder. But anything that's very pigmented and you need to use a very light hand on, this is great. With that said, let's move on. And then the last thing that I purchased is from Clarisonic. This is their new Smart Profile Face and Body brush. This retails for $265. So basically, they promise that this brush works with all the attachments from any of their previous brushes. This comes with the body attachment and the face attachment, but they also mentioned, I don't know if many of you guys know, they released sometimes last year the new Clarisonic for feet, and I purchased that. I have two of their Clarisonic Mia brushes, which I use. I keep one in my shower and one on my near my sink. So basically, with this, I said I'm gonna upgrade my shower one and pass it on to my mom. Just of course replace the head on it, but also I am hoping very much that um, this with the foot attachment is gonna work much better than the original one. The original one, at least mine that I purchased, I charge it and you know it shows that it's fully charged, and then I go to do my pedicure and I'm not even finished with one foot and it's totally dead. So I don't know if that's just a malfunction or if that's how it's supposed to be, but my regular Clarisonic Mias that I use for my face, I charge them like once a month and I have full power and I brush, like my face, all my makeup, everything. So I use it for like probably close to 5 minutes at a time when I use it, and it lasts me for like a month. So I wasn't sure if that's just how they built the one for the feet or not, but then I'm hoping that this one, since it is kind of like face, body, everything, it's gonna have the lasting power of being charged like once a month and then lasting for a while. And then when I put the attachment for the feet on it, it could go on and work normally, not having to recharge it in between. Like you do one foot and then you have to wait an hour or so to be able to do the other foot, because that's why I haven't even used it anymore. So let's have our fingers crossed, and I will let you guys know if this worked as I expected it, because if it doesn't, this is going back. So this is everything in this haul. I hope you found this very informative. Give me a thumbs up if you did. As I mentioned before, if you guys want reviews on any of the products I've mentioned, please comment down below and I will do my best to, of course, try every product and wear it for some time and then give you my honest opinion on what my feelings in regard to that particular product is. So if you are not subscribed, please subscribe.